Hey guys, Jack here. We're just taking a little walk and we're near Mendocino, California at our Vibro that we're staying at. This road we just walk up and down it every morning. This was something I thought I'd share with you guys. This is a real common thing throughout the whole area. You find these places where you have these new redwoods that are maybe, this one I'm gonna say less than 100 years old. Same with that one back there. But they grow in circles around the stumps. And what they're doing is they're tying into the existing root structure and it's nature repairing the damage. But what I think is really interesting is you can see what was done here probably over 100 years ago, in my estimation. I'm no expert on this, but I do know what I'm looking at here. Right here, you'll see a hole I can stick my hand into. And my hand goes in about that far, maybe 3 inches. This stump is what's left after 100 years or more of nature rotting it down. It probably came out to where this tree's outer side is, and maybe the one behind it. There's some pictures we posted yesterday on Noster of us standing next to trees that are bigger than that. And what they used to do is they didn't cut these trees down like we think of way down by the ground. They cut them up above head height for a man. And they would chop a hole and they would insert a plank. And they would do this at various areas around the tree. And then they would take axes and they would cut that classic wedge shape on the side they wanted that tree to fall. And then they'd cut those on the opposite side of the tree, and 2 dudes or more would get up there with the great big crosscut saws, the 2-man saws, and they would cut on that side and drop the tree. And then they would bucket and log it out. And that's what you're looking at here, a really old stump that's massively rotted from its original size. But this wood is so long lasting, especially once it's still in the ground like this. You get moss, you get fire, it creates all kinds of habitat. And it's a terrible thing that these trees were logged out, but what you're looking at is nature putting things back the way that it was if we'll leave it alone. And there is some woodland management that I've noticed could be done around here. A lot of this stuff probably could do with some clearing of falling timber and stuff. But these trees, like when they're healthy like this one, this tree, as long as it doesn't have lower branches where the flames can get up into the crown, these are incredibly resistant to fire. You can have fire move right through here. And we've seen tons of trees already, you know, they got fire marks on them 10, 15 foot up, charred bark, no damage to the tree whatsoever. Now, when there's cancer or cankers in the tree, a hole in the tree, that fire can get in there and it will eventually kill the tree. But even some of those are over 1,000 years old and they have caverns in them you can get inside of. So they can handle the fire. And then this is the coolest thing I think, I've just learned this. These trees will not produce babies. They will not produce seed unless they're exposed to fire. I learned that when I started working with biochar. And the reason is these forests are so dense and there's so much competition, that tree has to put energy into making seeds. So when that smoke or fire hits that tree and all that smoke settles on the boughs, it tells the tree there's been a fire. And it's not like a human, but there is an intrinsic intelligence that says if there's been a fire, there's space for babies to grow and the tree produces its seed. And I think that's really cool, and I hope we continue to protect these trees. I'm not a complete wacko, over-the-top environmentalist, but anybody that want to cut this down when there's plenty of other ways to do things, I just think that's a sickness, and hopefully we've eradicated it.